I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
I've been diabetic for a long, long time. And I've been listening to you for a while. So I started on ivermectin on this past Monday.
Yeah.
And the first full day on it, I was real nauseated.
Yeah.
I got past that. The first day and a half, I slept off and
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
The third day, I was talking to my husband, and I realized that I've had like a ringing and a hissing in my ears for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was getting to the point where it was really starting to bother me.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there talking to him, and I realized that the ringing and the hissing in my ears was gone. So I put my finger in my ear to try to see if I could hear it. And he looked at me and he said, "What's the matter?" And I took my finger out of my ear and he said, "Is the hissing gone?" And I said, "It's gone. It's
Really?
gone." And so then yesterday, was it yesterday, day before yesterday, I realized that, oh, let me back up. The first day that I was on it, I had the real bright spots in my eyes,
Yeah.
and they were really like right around the bottom of my eye. I didn't see it in the middle or the top, just right around the bottom.
Yeah.
And it was like white spots.
Yeah.
And so that was a couple of days and that went away. And then I realized yesterday that I had no floaters in my eyes anymore, and I have had them forever. And then yesterday I was cooking all day and I kept getting like, I really haven't felt terrible, just a few aches and pains,
Yeah.
but I really felt real hot and sweaty and like real jittery for a few minutes. It would, and then it would go away, and then it would come back again later. And then the other thing is diarrhea. And
Yeah.
it was pretty much like maybe 24 hours and then it's gone.
Yeah.
But is that all I should expect, or am I expecting a great big? I've been taking the a pencil eraser twice a day, like you said,
No, I
and
mean,
I got the Duravet brand ivermectin.
yeah, no,
So
I mean, I would stay right on it the way you're doing it. And I would make sure that you've got all of that out of your system. I mean, if
okay.
you're still improving, then I would
Hmm.
say still stay on it until you find out that all your issues are resolved.
Okay.
Because
I
obviously
have
it's get picked away one at a time.
I have arthritis, and I haven't really noticed a whole lot in my knee or my back with the arthritis, but I noticed like the second day I had some like joint aches, like my one wrist was hurting and the muscle in one leg was hurting,
Yeah.
and just some little weird things, but it was never really terribly bad. I've been able to handle it the whole time, and I'm a real baby about that stuff, so
Well, that's good. So no, that's very good. I'm glad you came on because I was getting ready to throw in the towel. It just seemed like I remember it hasn't helped anybody tonight. Damn it! No, I'm kidding.
definitely
I would
help.
stay on it until your stuff is resolved. You got a
Okay.
lot going, but I mean, stay on it until you're through the woods. You're still coming out of it. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you're getting results. I'm glad you're
Oh yeah.
showing there is some herxing, which is still improvement. That herxing
Hmm.
is good news.
Yeah. I kept wondering when's the sweating going to come? And, I had the aches and pains and everything, but it wasn't ever really terribly bad.
No, I
But
tried.
tomorrow will be a full week. So I
I'd say
feel real
that's
good.
pretty good, and for inside of a week to have all that stuff get better.
And
So
that was through Thanksgiving too. So I cooked Thanksgiving dinner yesterday and today. So
well,
I made it through with that. So I don't think it was all that bad. My husband just had a total hip replacement, and he's going to start on it soon as he's past that. But yeah, I'm tickled to death with it. I'm so glad I found out about you and know about it.
I'm glad it all worked out for you, and I hope you come back and keep us posted on your progress.
Okay, I will.
Thanks a million.
Thank you, and you have a blessed night.
You too. Bye bye.
Uh-huh. Bye bye.